Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. If you watch my videos regularly, you'll know that I've been sort of experimenting and trying to implement into the setup here in the editing room an eGPU. If you haven't seen that video, please do check it out on the channel. What it incorporates is this box here, which is a Razer Core X eGPU enclosure. And it also has a really good Vega 64, so Radeon Vega 64 graphics card inside. And I'm using it in combination at the moment with this display here, my ultra-wide display. The long-term intention is I'm going to have another display behind me here, and it's going to be a permanent setup where I can use with a single cable, single Thunderbolt 3 cable, my MacBook Pro here, and really improve the performance. I want to talk to you about what happened in the last video and now what's happened since then to give you an update. Before I do that, I do just want to let you know that this particular video is indeed sponsored by Editor's Keys. Now, I've used Editor's Keys products for a long time. They produce a range of backlit editing keyboards. And the keyboards are actually marked up on the individual keys with all the shortcuts for the video editing or audio editing application that you're using. The Final Cut Pro 10 one that I've used myself works extremely well. I believe it's also available for all of the main video editing programs, and I think it's a really good investment. They work fantastically, and you can check out the full range of these keyboards to speed up your editing process at editorskeys.com. The link to their website is down in the video description area. So back to this video, just to let you know that the cable that I'm now using was supplied to me by StarTech. This is the packaging. It's a StarTech Thunderbolt 3 40 gigabits per second. That number is very important. And to let you know what happened in the previous video, I was using this exact setup. I demoed it to you, and then in the latter part of the video I wanted to test the rumour or reported findings, I should say, that it was very hard to get the eGPU further away from your Ultrabook, in my case a MacBook Pro. You had to indeed use a cable that was under 30 centimeters in length. And during that video I tested 2 additional cables, and both of them failed to work. Both of them actually provided power or sort of started the power going in the eGPU, and they started the fan spinning on the graphics card in there, but they didn't give me any image on my display. So that was a big issue, and something that I expected to happen because I'd read a lot on the forums, and indeed the forums did report that that was going to be the case. I did a lot of sort of research during my period between that first video and this video, and indeed took on board some of your recommendations as well. And I reached out to StarTech, and they very kindly sent me in this cable. This happens to be a 1 meter one. I've got it on good authority that the 2 meter one will also work. So this is their Thunderbolt 3 40 gigabits per second, also compatible with USB Type-C, 1 meter cable. I've left a link down in the video description to where you can pick this up for yourself, and also a link to the Thunderbolt 3 page on the StarTech website. So this is 1 meter long. Much better, 3 times, almost 4 times in length than the previous cable I was using. This allows me, I've kept this up here for now just so you can see it, but I've had it underneath the desk, and it allows me to put the eGPU enclosure and the graphics card under the desk and have my MacBook Pro connected to it with the longer cable. And indeed I'm happy to report that this longer cable, and also, as I mentioned, I've had it on good authority, the longer 2 meter version will indeed work. This one definitely works, I've tested it, and it works extremely well. I'm getting a UHD or 4K UHD resolution at 60 Hertz, and it works admirably. So now I can actually put this into place in my current setup like it is now, but when the full-time position of this eGPU, which is going to go in this back corner here, is in place, I can run the cable tidily and have my MacBook Pro connected at last. Now, StarTech makes some great products and I'm really thankful for them sending me this out. It might seem like a small thing, but these cables are quite an investment. If you want good cables, you have to invest a little bit in them, especially when it comes to a longer run for eGPUs. I just want to reiterate, it's very, very important you go for the 40 gigabits per second. Let me just bring this up closer to the camera. You want to go for this one, which is the 40 gigabits per second version. As I say, I've left links down in the video description to where you can pick this up for yourself. And the eGPU is working great. I'm really pleased with it. You have to be running macOS Mojave, but it works absolutely fine. I've been really pleased with the performance gains and just with the eGPU in general. It's very quiet and I'm really, really pleased with it. So let's take a look inside the live chat. This is a live video, of course. A big hello to Rob Maguire. Thanks for tuning in, Rob. Also to Paper Arrow and Mark Appleton. Thank you so much for tuning in live. I really do appreciate it. Also Nick Thomas, morning. Pleased you have solved the problem. I use editor's keys with Photoshop and the StarTech DisplayPort cables. Wow, that is awesome to hear. Thanks for sharing that, Nick. So Nick uses Editor's Keys products, which are the sponsor of this video. Check out the link to Editor's Keys, of course, in the video description. And also StarTech DisplayPort cables. Their cables are really well made. Very good build quality on all of their products. In fact, if you tune into the Geekanoids channel tomorrow, I will tweet out when I go live, I've got another StarTech product. Something for your, sort of maybe your home cinema setup or concerning displays again. So do check that video out tomorrow. That's it for this particular video. I want to wish you an amazing Friday and a great weekend ahead. And if you've got any comments or questions at all about the eGPU or the cabling I'm using, please do drop them down in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you in another video very soon. Yay! It's almost the weekend. Whoop, whoop.